black, the gold, and
When it comes to fire and ice, whenever I hear him, I think about friction, connection, explosion, energy, the dualities of both sides, where even in paintings, in art, in anything, if you really want to experience and enjoy it, it has to be both sides of the coin, both sides of the feminine, the masculine, the hot, the cold, and that's where in that collision, stuff is created.
Looks sick.
Well, I try to put someone else's story through my instrument by reading about Willy Wagner and reading about his story, and because Wagner is his painting. So what I want to do is take that arc and put it through my work and say, well, what does it look like when, you know, when he's wearing a hat with full of cameras on it while he's filming, and what kind of symbols without words can give you, you know, can give you his story. So it's almost like through my megaphone, I take pieces of someone's life, but it's informed by the way that I live mine.
It was time. It was time to escape from the city, head to the mountains, leave all the work and the studio behind, and just be with friends. Returning to nature and not thinking of anything but the sky and the sun. The elements begin with the symbology of the story of Wagner. Now the elements of fire and ice come alive while they're out in nature on bodies that love and live their lives to the fullest. These moments of action painting and brush strokes, and then fine, sharp detail explaining the tradition and fabric and history of Wagner. So where fire and ice live, where both of those live, are so close to each other, yet so different. It's the collision of two forces of energy that create something beautiful. And that's why these pieces look the way that they do, is to get out of the studio and to be in nature and to see the collision of those two pieces together. It just makes a beautiful firework.
Gregory.
What up? I did this yesterday when I was waiting for rain, because this is like it's all melted.
We're looking at fireworks. We're looking at smiles and friends coming down the hill wearing the clothes that you've been working on for a year and a half, and to see them executed in such a way does justice to, you know, my brush and to the life of a man who continues to change and push limits and boundaries in skiing and in fashion. I just feel like I'm part of a family. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Where there's fire, there's ice. Where there's fire, there's Gregory.